Healing is allowing ourselves and others to forgive and be forgiven. Healing means living in the realm of grace. If we are totally forgiving, we are totally forgiven. I am one with God. I stand as the image and likeness of God. I stand in the majesty of grace. Ashe. From page 102, 7 lamp oils. I'm not going to read all of this. I'm just going to read the last three paragraphs here. The production of hormones within the glands is governed by the spirit, the mind, our thoughts, our emotions, our diet, our environment, and the interpretations received from our senses. Negative, in parentheses, evil thoughts and emotions diminish or eliminate hormonal production, causing the corresponding functions and systems of the organism to fail, leading to discord, disharmony, disorder, distress, and dis-ease, malfunction, strangulation, uh, mutilation, mutation, darkness, and death. Yes. So, diseases in the body can come from your thoughts, those unhealed emotions, traumas, negative thoughts, ill wills. Okay? The glands in the body and their hormones help us adapt to the environment. They help us maintain balance or homeostasis. But you got to get your spirit right. And you got to get your mind right. To align the physical. So now I'm going to page 111, 111. There's those ones. The 11. The littleness of the ego. 7 sins. She's quoting from James 4:17. Anyone then who knows the good he ought to do and doesn't do it sins. Okay. So for me, sin is being separate from nature, separation in nature. Okay. Okay. Not only the nature that we see, okay, that's in this physical, but the nature that is within you as being nature as well. So as far as being from our divinity, being out of our divine feminine, okay, our divine masculine, right now I'm, really speaking on to the divine, those feminines, to walk in their divinity because we are the mothers, the divine mothers that birth nations. Okay? We are a whole universe within ourselves, in our wombs. Okay? We are that central sun. Okay? And um, Malcolm X had said once in his book, and I can't quote it verbatim, but something about it's the women and the children who are basically the face of their nation. Okay, so we have to get our shit in order. Okay, we have to get into our sacredness, our divinity. Okay, go through these transformations. Okay, get in line, go through the healing that's needed. Get into your, these celestial alignments. Okay, yes, go through your spiritual awakening. The time is now. This is not a game. This is no longer, there's no time to just be sitting back, and allowing yourself to just destroy yourself and everything and everybody around you. You have to heal. You have to heal yourself. It starts with self first before you can give of your cup. You have to have a cup, with something in it. Okay? And you want a cup of love, of harmony, of balance, of peace, of creativity, of fertility. That's what you want to be pouring out, divine feminines. Okay? So the seven toxic expressions of the ego are what are referred to as the seven deadly sins. The seven lights are dimmed by these seven sins, causing the organism to be filled with darkness, void of light. The seven deadly sins are: 1, pride; 2, anger; 3, lust; 4, covetousness; 5, envy; 6, gluttony; 7, sloth; the seven beasts. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. I kind of mentioned this the other day. I could, remember the scripture verbatim, but here it is. Okay, just saying that as above, so below. So there are hidden things that are at play here. Okay, that are against us. And when we fail to see this and know this, then we already lost the fight. Okay, you're already at a disadvantage. Okay, and also with the God, and I'm gonna have to speak on Mama T and give gratitude to her for bringing this to the attention of many, so many that they deleted these YouTube videos. And the YouTube videos is from the channel Ancient Egypt Actual Facts. And it's about the message to the Sun women, parts 1 through 5, talking about the divine feminine and talking about God. These religions that have us messed up generationally, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. And it's talking about who the true God is and why. Okay, with actual facts. Okay, biological. Okay, DNA. Okay, chemical facts of why that is an actual fact. Okay, so I listened to all 4, all 5, and recorded them because it debunks, it destroys. You see, this is an era of truth coming out. Secrets are being revealed on all scales and levels, okay? On all realms, dimensions, okay? Spaces and times and quantums, secrets, the truth, okay? And this is just the alignment we're in, celestial alignment that we're in, okay? So it's inevitable that these masks that's been worn for so long, and they're so old and ancient, they've been wearing them so long, so dusty, that they can no longer see. They delusional, the people that's wearing them. Okay, this has to do with the powers that were. These people that were in this seat, this pseudo seat of control and power. Okay, that regime had to be torn down, destroyed, burnt down, demolished. Okay. And it's still ongoing. They trying hard. Okay. They trying to work on the weakest links to keep them in power, but no, that's over. That cycle has ended. Everything comes to an end, and it has ended. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune says that this is a wealth transfer. Alert, alert, alert. Okay. Your time is up. Okay. You getting ejected from your seats because you have destroyed people. You have destroyed families. Okay. In spirit and in flesh. You have been in these high places orchestrating. Okay. So, no, it's over. It's an end to all this evil and wickedness. Okay. Mother, dark matter, dark mama, mama, big mama, mother universe has had enough of the abuse against her and her daughters. Continuing on, the enemy within. Parasites, worms, and their eggs, the enemy within, may start out as insignificant, but can mutate into colonies of demons, producing a beastly nature. These toxic occurrences are attached to the host by common vibrations. Thoughts produce the vibrations of an individual. Vibrations produce a magnetic effect, attracting like vibrations or thoughts. Parasites vibrate at a low, low, disturbing frequency. Negative, toxic thoughts create low frequency vibrations within the seven seals and around the person, attracting as a magnet like vibrations. Purge your conscience from dead works to serve the living God. Hebrew 9:14. Purge. That's the reason to go within and do the internal work. Ridding the organism of these deadly guests can be difficult because parasites and worms take on the personality of the host. Most dangerous than the parasites and worms is the waste secreted by them into the bloodstream, the brain, and the organism of the host. Tapeworms can grow the entire length of the digestive tract in their exaggerated proportions. These once harmless scavengers take on a beastly nature and size and demeanor. Long-standing toxins weaken and degenerate the organism, serving as an ideal breeding ground for worms and parasites. Affected by the phases of the moon, parasites remain in hibernation until about 5 days before the full moon. As with bamboo and other trees, worms and parasites within the human organism come out of hibernation around the full moon and lay and hatch eggs throughout. Okay, so this is a good time to do a parasitic cleanse during that time to get rid of these parasites. Okay, in spirit and in flesh. All right, mutated parasites create viral conditions in the body. The 7 plagues. She quoted Revelation 15:8. And the temple was filled with smoke from the glory of God and from his power. Okay. And that's that. His. Okay. Everything patriarchal. Okay. Subduing and abusing the matriarch. The matriarchal. the divine feminine, the mother, God. And no man was able to enter into the temple till the seven plagues of the seven angels were fulfilled. Leviticus 26:21, she quotes, and if ye walk contrary unto me, and will not hearken unto me, I will bring 7 times more plagues upon you according to your sins. The great purifying river of life must wash away these sins and their leprosy from the body. This is done through forgiveness and love. This is from the Metaphysical Bible Dictionary. Humanity is plagued by negative, destructive thoughts and actions, and also called the 7 beasts. These demons generate an energetic force field through perpetual reinforcement from the lower mind, the animal nature, or the ego. This energy or force field can appear to have a life force of its own. Its nature resembles that of a demon or beast, causing mankind to perform, behave, and react in violent, animalistic, inhuman ways. Ashe. Now, talking about some numerology, some synchronicities here with these numbers. Okay. We have 41 and 40, which is reducing to the 5 and the 4. We have the 4132, reducing again to the 5 and the 4. Okay, we have the 10, okay, in between that. All right, we have 31 and the 40, okay, giving us 4, 4. So we have a lot of 4s. And this 5, 4, 5, 4 is equaling to 18, equaling 9. 9 being the 9 ether, the 9 mind, the divine feminine. Okay? So there is a countdown. Okay? Time is of essence. The wheel of fortune with this 28 reducing to 10 is in the shadows. Okay? All right? To do the work on yourself. So the choice is yours. We all have free will to choose life or to choose death. Okay, we got 4, 4 here, a lot of 4s here. Okay, a lot of 4s. All right. With today's Gregorian date, that reduced down to a 4. That's Uranus energy, sudden major shifts. Okay, and Tarot, that's the Emperor, leadership and authority. So this is about taking your power back, the return of the power. Redetus de potential, return of power. Okay, not only to the home foundation, your temple, um, the home with the 4 wands here, but returning of power to you, yourself, as the divine feminine on all scales and levels. The power is to be returned back to the divine feminine. And you have to stand up, live out loud, speak up, okay? Go through your spiritual awakening. Go through the healing that you need with soul forgiveness so that you can align with the spirit, okay? The celestial realm, okay? That is what this is about. So not only is your home being in this Cancer energy, dealing with the home and family, Your home, your first home is your temple, okay? I.e., your vessel, your body, okay? Healing that thing, all right? So that you can have a home to foundationally and perpetually, okay, generationally with that, with all the pentacles adding up to the 10 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles for your legacy, for your posterity to follow. That's what this is about. Laying a solid, divine foundation that will continue generationally for your posterity if they still around. Uh-huh. Ashe, Ashe, Ashe. Now, where else I want to go? Oh, there was something I wanted to. Hold on, there was something else. I think I missed something. Oh, the seven beasts. I didn't read the seven beasts. One being fear, two being paranoia, three being hate, four being remorse, anger, five being revenge, six being rage, seven being terror. Okay, that fear gets you every time. False evidence appearing real is all in your mind. But I wanted to go to one of her tables, and I'm trying to think which table that was. Yeah, table 510, how the elements manifest in our lives. Okay, because this also was dealing with tapology. I learned tapology through Kai, Haru, Rama. Uh, um, um, he's a natural health doctor or whatever, and he teaches tapology. Okay, so this kind of aligns with that because every organ in the body is married to another. Okay, so you have feminine and masculine in the body, right? See how this always aligns? So with typology, you never check one organ, okay? Which that should be in these medical industries as well, because one thing typically is connected to another. You check a minimum of two, okay? Every gland has an opening. So with here, Dr. Kiefer talks about the elements and how it manifests in our lives. So with earth, she got the physical, which being the stomach, the spleen, and the pancreas. Now, the main emotion dealing with the stomach, pancreas, and the spleen is worrying and overthinking. Okay, the opening is the mouth, overseeing the white, the left eye, something like that. So the internal environment is the tissue, the cells, the fibers, the bones, the muscles, the ligaments, the hair, the lashes, the nails, the plague. Okay. The external environment is the land, the plains, the mounds, the hills, mountains, valleys, sand, dirt, gravel, rocks, stones, gems, bricks, borders, sea, shells. Okay. The weather is drought, barren earth tremors, earthquakes, sandstorms are both earth and air. Okay. Then we have in the earth, land, okay, is masculine and water is feminine. So we have the emotions with water, right? As far as tarot, earth is the pentacles. The cups is the water, dealing with emotions, okay? We got the kidneys and the bladder. Now, the kidneys is the yin and the bladder is the yang, okay? They pair with one another, right? The meridian is the opening of the ears, okay? And the main emotion there dealing with the kidneys and the bladder is fear, okay? Being resentful, okay? Being pissed off. So with that energy, you can have frequent urinization, okay? Urinating a lot, okay? So the internal environment is sweat, perspiration, blood, tears, urine, saliva, spit, secretions, fluids, mucus, lymph, pus. Okay, the external: moon, river, stream, lake, pond, lagoon, sea, ocean. The weather: rain, fog, mist, vapor, sleet, snow, hail, ice. Hurricane is both water and earth. Now for the fire, okay, that's the wands and tarot. That's dealing with the spiritual. That's dealing with the heart and the small intestines. Within tapology, the heart, the heart is the yin and the small intestines is yang. In tapology, they pair together. And the main emotion for the small intestines is self-poisoning. Okay, and for the heart is the emotions of joy and sadness. Okay, so the internal is the circulation, the life force, the chi, the ka, the fire, the light, the energy, the pump, the red blood cells, fats, oil, fuel. The external is the sun, the sunshine, lightning, electricity, warmth, radiation, microwave. The weather is heat, volcano fires, forest fires, brush fire, desert heat is both fire and earth. And then we have air, mental. This is our swords in tarot. Lungs, the colon, the large intestines, okay? The lungs is the yin and the large intestines is the yang, okay? The opening is the nose, okay? Dealing with the emotions, grief, right? And not letting go, okay? Um, and, you can be touched with parasites, all right? This oversees also with the large intestines, the skin. So skin and health and hair is where you can, see where there may be a health problem. Mm-hmm. The internal is oxygen, breath, metal, mineral, immune, white blood cells. The external is air, wind, fragrance, aromatherapy. Vapor is both air and water. Smoke is both air and earth. And the weather: wind, breeze, windstorms, whirlwind. Edie, tornado is both air and water. Thank you, Dr. Kiefer, for sharing with us your wisdom. Again, standing in the majesty of grace for Dr. Kiefer Lorraine Weatherspoon, naturopathic doctor. Peace be upon her. Now, go pick one of my little herbal cards. Okay, since this is a day, dealing with healing. Okay. There's one. There's two. Okay. Basil. Bloating, digestion, increase of milk flow. Sutherlandia. Okay. Improves immune system, assists body to root out and clean viruses wherever in the body, and no matter how long. Bone marrow, thymus, liver, lymph, spleen, and other parts of the body. And there we have it. There we have it. Healing with crystals and chakra energies. Little maneuver right here. So I'm just gonna pick and see what healing crystal, chakra energy. Ooh, the color palette, beautiful. All that sun. Each color has a set of clearly defined influences and meanings, which can be invaluable in understanding the world around us and our behavioral patterns. These qualities can also be used to create particular impressions on others. A desired image or a subtle message can be sent with color much more effectively than with words. Wow. So what does this say to you? How does this yellow with this red, how does this speak to you? Okay. This is the central sun, the solar plexus, okay. The sun woman, the divine feminine. Okay. The solar plexus is dealing with that internal power. Okay. The control. Okay. Well, not control, the confidence. Okay, I'm thinking of the emperor. That confidence, that internal power, that willpower. Okay, and then with the red being here, a shade of red. Okay, that's dealing with the root chakra. Okay, our security. Okay, this sun is also dealing with healing. Okay, all right, enlightenment, happiness, blissfulness. Okay, and then this red, like I said. Okay, so this is to me in tarot the sun. Okay, the soul, S-O-L, the central sun. And then this red is that four. Okay, the empress and also the chariot. Okay, freedom. Okay, victory with the red here as well. So taking your leadership and your authority of yourself, of who you are, what you are. Okay, healing that inner self. stepping into your sacredness, stepping into your divinity, taking your power back. That's what this is. Orange. Wow. Okay. The orange is the sacral chakra. Wow. That's your central sexual expression right there. Taking that power back as well. Okay. This is beautiful. Us as divine feminines or feminines, okay, whether we have not, are not in our divinity yet, are, are in our divinity, okay, or, working on our divinity. We have to heal that sexual aspects of ourselves. And this is where the purging come in, because if you go and you listen to that video as well, that recording of this message to the Sun Women was not only confirmation for me, it was enlightenment and just further evolution for me. Okay. And it talks about how when we open up ourselves, okay, sexually, okay, because we have openings here, our womb, our portal to our womb, and our mouth, and, because we exchange DNA through kissing, okay, not only through direct, penetration, but also through kissing, okay. So taking that time to heal that part, because every time you allow a man to enter your portal, you're leaving a part of his DNA and ancestrally in you. So this is what also can cause a disorder and a disease, diseases, the disharmonies, and so forth in the body, the in hormonal imbalances. Okay? Yes. So we have to take time out in a long time to purge ourselves and cleanse, like that Virgo energy. Okay, today is day of Mercury, number 5, Gemini, Virgo. Virgo is about cleansing and purifying, okay, healing, okay. So operating too in that energy. All right. I know that 4 years ago, what is today? Matter of fact, wow. Exactly today, I think it is. 4 years ago from today, I walked away from a toxic relationship, intimate relationship I was in, and I never turned back. Okay. And during that trip, that led to me walking away from a lot of toxic connections, i.e., you know, uh, platonic connections and family connections, so-called family. I'm gonna say these relative connections, okay, to heal myself. But however, I knew at that time, and see, this is why I had to go through it at that time. I didn't know it, but I made a conscious decision to go through a spiritual awakening and not turn back. I knew I had to purify myself, to cleanse myself of all impurities, okay, from outside things and people, okay, and male counterparts I have allowed to enter my portal. Okay, I knew that, and I had to do it unapologetically. The time was at my mindset at that time. The time is now. I have to do this and look back. I got to do this because I'm tired of going through these repeated karmic cycles, connecting with these karmic toxic people wearing these masks and that come with this betrayal spirit, you see, okay? Abusive, this King of Swords energy, okay? Not properly using that energy, okay? Love bombing, trauma bonding, okay? All that. I was tired, I was fed up with it, okay? It was a past life spirit that have been following me, my family generationally, and I was the one that was placed on that divine mission. And I didn't know that then, but however, this is what I was saying to myself, I'm tired of this, no more, I am done. And I made a decision to close up my portal to outside sources and heal. And the next masculine that was going to enter my portal, my divine sacred portal, would be a divine masculine that the divine united me with, okay, for a greater purpose. And therefore, we would be on a divine mission together, okay, where we can manifest things together and continue on our healing journey, okay, with whatever gifts and skills and experiences we've went through on that individual level. So that's what it's calling for these feminines to do, okay? And we are being put in positions, divine feminines that are in their divinity, to guide these younger ones that are lost in the sauce and confused without fighting them to guide them. They have to know that this is the order. One of the things that were out of order. Yes. So it's also causing for you to be vulnerable with yourself, with your body, not loose, and know that you are of nature and you don't have to hide your body and be ashamed of your body as a divine feminine. Having people telling you how to dress, how to look, how to do this, how to do that. Okay? A true divine feminine in her divinity knows how to use her sensuality, okay, gracefully, right? So I'm still looking for some stones though. So while red is associated with fiery heat, orange is more closely linked to the benign warmth of the sun and of fire. Like fire, orange energy displays more sense of direction and purpose. It moves along those pathways which fuel its own existence. Orange is a certainly dynamic but more thoughtful and controlled than explosive red. As a mixture of red and yellow, orange blends the properties of both primary colors. The secondary colors, orange, green, and violet, are also able to balance contrasting energies. Curiosity is one of the driving characteristics of the orange vibrations, and this brings exploration and creativity, particularly on a practical level. Okay. Orange warms without burning. The light of sunrise and sunset encourages a sensitivity to create ideas and contemplative thoughts or thought. A fox cub illustrates how orange promotes exploration, play, and creativity. Look at the pretty cub there. Orange combines the new energy of red with the organizing qualities of yellow. Put orange in your life when there is a feeling of bleakness and boredom, particularly where there is a sense that time is really dragging, a lack of interest in what is going on around you, even to the degree of disdaining to become involved in any way. A resentment of changes and familiar routines, and an obsessive need to have things in their proper place. Over seriousness, taking oneself too seriously, being unable to see humor and playfulness in life. A fear of experiencing pleasure through the senses and of enjoying sensuality. Yes, an inability to let go of the past. This can be especially apparent after an accident or shock where the mind continually revolves around the issues involved. The what if, and if only I had done this instead of that. Okay, this is that not forgiving yourself, having a lack of self forgiveness. Okay, um, put orange in your life when there is a problem with blocked experiences in life, such as a decrease in personal creativity. Okay? Yes, using orange in the times of stress or after a shock or a surprise, wearing shades of orange can help the body to return to a state of balance. Wow. Mm. Orange peel washed first or from organic sources, makes a soothing tea that aids digestion and helps to relax the body and release any feelings of stress. Interesting. Okay, so let me go back here. Mm. Touching the clouds, blue lace agate and celestite. Mm. Interesting. Blue. Okay, we talked about the throat chakra, living out loud with the goddess Yasiji right here. Okay. Light blue stones such as blue lace agate and celestite are used to introduce a calming influence in situations where cool, peaceful energy is required. Hmm. The blue lace agate